Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for Speak Up. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Go on and like this video, and you can share it and subscribe, and you can leave your comments below. Today, I want to talk about a hot topic. It has to do with reality TV, and it's about Mr. Simon Eeyore Guobadia. So let's get into it. Okay, so news reports through many different media outlets. Specifically, I got this from US Weekly. Mr. Simon Eeyore Guobadia, who is the estranged husband of Porsha Williams Guobadia, has now been detained by ICE. What has happened is that he has been denied citizenship in the United States. He's been applying for a few years now, which we'll get into that in just a few minutes. And now, since there's new regulations with the current president, he is deporting any immigrants that are here illegally. Now, y'all just thought it was going to be the Spanish folk that are going to be kicked and gone over to Mexico or deported and all that. No, he's kicking out some other folks. The president has generalized immigrants as just being criminals. I mean, they're doing something illegally, but at the same time, I feel like some immigrants are just needing a chance. But this fool, who's been in our country since 1982, off and on, has not gotten citizenship and has been using America as his scheme that Todd set up to come with us with the BS. How am I going to say this? Because there's a lot of things I do want to say. Simon is a criminal. Porsha wrote this statement of, it's sad, and I'm paraphrasing on her Instagram, it's sad that my estranged husband has made the decisions that he's made, and I'm moving forward. Something to that nature, but I'll put the post up anyways. So, a lot of people have said, ooh, I wonder if Porsha was the one that called ICE. I mean, when Porsha announced her return to the Housewives, it was like, what, 2 days later that she announced that she was divorcing Simon. And it leaked to press people and all that good stuff. And she says that Simon lied to her about his past, his criminal past. And I'm going to call BS on that. And even if he did lie, lady, none of this stuff was secret. You could go look up this stuff. But you said, Ms. Porsha Diane Williams Guobadia, you said that the red flags weren't red flags to you. I think when you found out that he probably got some money problems, now it's time to escape. That's just my guess. But anyway, okay, so let's get into Simon. Now, Google calculates that Simon's Guobadia's net worth is $40 million. So since the 80s, he's a part of these oil companies. That's how he was allegedly been making money. All right, so he's been married 3 times before. That's probably a lot of you know, maybe not. I'm letting you know now. And I think he has multiple baby mamas within the marriages that he's had. He's been married 3 times before Porsha. So, he first came to the United States in 1982, and this is according to US Weekly. Shout out to them. He overstayed his visa and was deported in 1985. Somehow he was able to return in 1986 and again overstayed his work visa. Ain't that kind of just crazy how much abuse happens within people that really could have, how could I say this, just got citizenship or got possibly dual citizenship. I don't know if that's for every country of what you can do, but it's like so many people will use America to get what they want, but don't want to be really a part of America. I think that's crazy. So then In 1987, while over here, he was arrested. And guess what? He pleaded guilty to bank and credit card fraud. And somehow his net worth is $40 million. Now, do you think that there isn't some fraudulent that's going on with his net worth? But everybody is so enamored by him able to fly on private jets, able to go on all these multiple vacations and all that stuff. But it's all an illusion. I mean, he's in Atlanta, of all places. Scam nation. And y'all were just so taken aback by that. Y'all thought this was just such a good move for Porsha. Porsha thought it was a good move for her, which is quite crazy. But this man has been doing all this stuff for so many years. This is the type of man that does not deserve to be in America. That y'all can act like just immigrants or just trying to... Now, they do get some aid that a lot of us Americans don't get. I will say that. Or it's harder to get. I will be honest about that. But they're just using and getting food stamps, they're getting houses and all that for us Americans. I can't deny that. Because it does happen. So, of course, I said credit card fraud. And then after that, he was arrested 2 more times and deported back to Nigeria back in 1992. He has had several offenses and several chances to come back and forth to the United States. I think that is crazy. And some people who just come over here, they work, do their thing, they mind their business. But this man has been coddled and has been enabled for so many years. Y'all can't blame this on Biden. Y'all can't blame this on Obama. It's been going on, since the Reagan years, since the first Bush years. With Clinton, he was in office. Bush, all these other presidents and their administration has allowed him to just do whatever he wanted. Sorry. And in 1992, guess what he got to do after being deported? He got to come back 1 month later. He applied for nationalization in 2016 and was denied. But for some reason, he's been able to stay, get married all of these times over here, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. And then he tried to apply again and was denied in 2024. And this is when Porsha, all of a sudden, the light bulb came on in her head, according to her, and she realized her husband was lying. As I said, I do not believe that Porsha is the victim. She got caught up in what looked like an illusion of this wealth. And shout out to Ms. Erica De Niro. You can go over there to Erica De Niro, who says that Porsha runs around as a woman. What is the word that she uses? What is the word? What is the word? Gosh, I forgot. But she's always looking for security. She's looking, and it's so crazy. Everybody calls her a baddie. She shaped her body to look like a baddie. She dresses like a baddie. Her makeup and hair is like a baddie. But she acts like some destitute woman that's looking for somebody to save her. When a lot of stuff she can afford. Maybe not all the time private jets. Maybe you live comfortably and you wanted to live more comfortably. You wanted to live the more soft life. But you're on Housewives. Just to argue with women and go on vacations, I'm not saying it doesn't do something to your mental. I won't just reduce reality TV or something, but you get easy money per year. So you were getting a soft life. The VH1 folks don't get all that. I'm hearing the baddies folk, they get that money, but whatever. Anyways, you mean to tell me you're running around like a destitute woman, waiting for a man to save you so you don't have to do nothing? I do not feel sorry for Porsha. For one, shout out to Rodney the Voice, who said Porsha went into a married man and woman's house, who left them out of there with the husband and a bottle of Hennessy, or Hennessy. So, no, I don't feel sorry for you. And again, as I said in the beginning of this video, Porsha said that she saw the red flags, but the red flags were not red flags to her. You saw this man literally obliterate, if I'm saying that, obliterate Fallon, his ex-wife, whom came along in the middle of their marriage and soon divorce. y'all can say what y'all want about what Porsha did. Porsha did do whatever within that marriage. And you could go to Tisa Talks, and she got a whole timeline of when actually Simon and Porsha met up. And it was while they were Fallon and before any type of separation or anything, that Porsha was with this man. It's just like the dollar signs were just so more valuable to you than your own life, than your daughter's own well-being. Y'all had a problem when we saw Miss PJ in Simon's lap. Somebody that she didn't even know that well. And now this man who's been a criminal since before Porsha was 10 years old. Now, I'm not a Porsha stan, as you probably can see from this video. And if you ever see me on social media, I have a friend that is. And even in how I feel about Porsha, I used to say, why is she with this man? She need to get away from this man, Simon. Even though I don't care for Porsha, I knew that this man was trouble. The signs were there. And now he's doing the same thing that he did to Fallon on you. Now, for some reason, you want to fight for this wealth, and I think that you were only married to him for about 15 months. So that's not even a year and a half. Or is it? 12, 13, 14, 15. A year and 3 months. And now you want to fight for whatever. Why? Because possibly all of the stuff that he's got is fraudulent. I think as you did with Cordell, walk away. I mean, you got this sweet deal with Bravo where you can do this, do Housewives, and you get a potential for other spinoffs and other opportunities within the Bravo network. So get back to work, Porsha. Because this soft life that you wanted is not going to happen. I don't know if you're learning anything. You got with the football player Cordell and decided to be his trophy wife and beard, knowing the things that were going on, but because for whatever your mother had taught you, you decided that you needed to go into survival mode. That's what Erica De Niro also says. And do anything to have a man take care of you. I don't get it. Women, and I'm going by observation, I'm not a woman, but why do some of y'all still try to operate like this is the 1950s? Especially for ones that can get it on their own. Cardi B is in the same situation. I guess she's waking up, but she says that she's getting a divorce from this man who can cheat on her and buy her something that she can afford herself and take him back over and over and over and over and over again. Some of y'all are saying that Porsha needs to go back to Dennis. Why in the entire HE double hockey sticks does she need to go back to him? He cheated on her while she was pregnant. He cheated on her after she delivered his baby. Y'all are so crazy as to what you want to put up with. And that's why men treat you like they do. Anyways, those are my 2 cents. I don't feel sorry for Porsha. And deuces to Simon. You have abused America for your own personal wealth and for your own personal gain. And for all the AT aliens that said Simon's such a good person, he's a good man, Savannah. F you. Y'all act like y'all knew this man. Y'all only knew him socially. Y'all had no clue what was going on with him personally. And it's a shame. But y'all AT aliens are crazy anyways. Just full of scammers, thieves, and liars. Porsha, you got what you got. What are you going to do with what you got? And you trying to hold on to that house and to whatever type of financial gain that he got, I would let it go because you don't know what's attached to that. For real. But y'all let me know in the comments about how y'all feel about this whole situation. And I will talk to you soon. Peace. Have a good day.